Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? My name is Danny Pino. I am 37 years old. I live in Conroe, Texas. It's a small town north of Houston, probably about 40 minutes from downtown Houston. And then I'm about 5 minutes from downtown Conroe. I guess what this is just a little introduction. I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel, and it's going to be based around some interesting things like my spirituality. And, it's not going to be all law of attraction, shit like that. No, it's going to be my journey, the things that I have found useful and helpful. And, along the way, my kids, my family, things like that. I definitely wanted to make a little introduction video. I've been kind of tossing ideas around on how I wanted to do it, and I don't have too much experience, so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to record something from the heart. I'm not going to do too much editing. I'm just going to straight upload it. You guys can get an idea of who I am from, the sincerity, I guess, or the authenticity of of my video, for lack of a better word, just because I don't have the experience or the tools to give you that professional quality so far. So it's something that I am going to aspire to reach. But I've I've been going through the thick of it, just like most of America has. But my story is a little bit different because I was doing really well, and I've been in the same career for about 17 years. And I have an interesting testimony because when my spirituality started to take off, I was really excited. Something amazing happened to me, something that I can't even explain, and I'll talk more about that on a different day. But literally the very next day after that experience, I was getting bombarded by just, one thing after the other, just boom, 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 just one thing after the other of, things that I had to overcome or dip, dodge, shake, however you want to say it. But a lot of them got me, man. A lot of them got me, the landlords at the apartments where I was staying at, or the management company at the apartments where I was staying at, they were great whenever I was signing the lease, and then I started to have some financial trouble because the industry that I'm in, the oil field here in Texas, took a big dive. Excuse me. And when it took that dive, it caused, in order for me to stay with my company, I had to take a huge pay cut. And, I didn't want to do it, but at the same time, I wanted to be a team player, ride it out, and see what happens, And I should have gone with my gut and immediately looked for something else because, shortly after 2 pay cuts, there was a layoff, and I got caught with the layoff, and then immediately after that, COVID. This got me right after Christmas, which, Christmas time for me, it's both my son's birthdays, my wife's birthday, my mom's birthday. It's just a really, really tough time of year because there's a lot of money spending, and just a lot of shit that goes on, back to back to back. And so I just couldn't hold on, and I had, my truck note. I was driving a company truck at the time. So whenever I got laid off, they took the company vehicle away from me, and my truck wasn't operational. So I had a little bit of money saved up that had to go to get the truck operational so that I could now move around. It was just a lot of just not the best, what's the word? situations and outcomes and everything, just based on like, my idea of, hey, we're going through a little rough patch, but it'll get better. You know what I mean? I didn't think that, lay off or anything like that. I wasn't thinking that. And I was also in the process of starting my own business, which, because of the layoffs, I had to stop putting money into it. And then that took a dive as well. So essentially I was homeless and, hit rock bottom, but I was able to find something within me that gave me not only hope, but just a way different view of everything that's going on in the world and within me. And I'd like to share that with you guys, because I'm not going to preach any dogma. I'm not going to preach scriptures. I'm not going to preach anything. I'm just going to tell you what I did, and maybe it'll work for you. But I will say this. I learned that I don't know anything. Everything I thought I knew, it got shaken to its absolute core. And I realized that this world, this earth, this, creation, there's way too much for us to assume that we even have a grasp of any fucking thing that's going on. We're the most complex thing on this planet, the human. And we don't even know how to use our humanity, you know what I mean, in its totality. And the teachings that I've been getting involved in have been helping me to unlock my full potential. And it's really amazing. I'd love for you guys to get involved in it. I'm not gonna try to persuade anybody. That's one thing that I promised I wasn't gonna do. But I am gonna speak from the heart, and I am gonna, give you guys the tools and everything that really helped me. And a lot of this is out there, but it's out there and it's given to you by somebody that's got authority in this area. And so sometimes just by getting it delivered to you in a manner that automatically gives it a authoritative state, it just kind of turns some people off, or it challenges some people's standing belief systems, so they immediately just say, no, I can't do this. Which I don't want you guys to rule something out because of your current beliefs, because there's something about that word belief that I don't like, and that you will come to not like also. Belief is something that you don't know. You are assuming, or you are taking it for faith or whatever, but ultimately you don't know. Experientially, you do not know. And so you are believing that that's how something is. Well, every single thing that I have experienced or learned, I have experienced. So yeah, everything that I have learned, I have experienced. And so now I know about these things, So, just throwing that out there. And then, if you assume that you know something, the possibility of knowing doesn't exist, because you already know, right? So until you admit to yourself that you do not know, the possibility of knowing becomes a reality. So that's another thing that you gotta, keep in mind. You can't know anything if you assume that you already know everything. So, you might be well read and, this and that, but in an age where we carry a device in our pocket that can give us the answer to any question we want, how much information you can cram into this brain is pretty freaking retarded, right? Or let's be politically correct, pretty stupid, Cramming information into your brain is dumb, because now we don't need to do that. We literally have machines and computers that can give us the answers to everything we need to know with just the press of a keyboard. I mean, the press of a button on a keyboard. And so it's better to have your mental capacity full of teachings that produce an outcome or produce a result. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be personal or what have you. But nonetheless, I've got some cool stuff to share, and I didn't know how to start this. But I think that by introducing myself and giving you guys an idea of what's going on and who I am, where I'm from, we can kind of take off from there. I'm big fans of a lot of these YouTubers out here, man. I'll probably edit in the people who I've been following who kind of inspired me to go down this road. And man, y'all show some love, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and it'd really be nice to not feel like a jackass whenever I release this. So that's it for now. But I look forward to meeting you guys and having a good long go at this thing, okay? So I love all of you. Namaste, and thanks for listening to everything I said. Hopefully y'all stayed all the way to the end. If I can get you to like and to follow me as of right now, man, that would be freaking awesome. But clearly I know this probably isn't for everybody, but I hope to win you over eventually. All right, I'll see you guys later.